10, 9, 8. Robbie T1, 6.
Oh, 5. Something's wrong
5.
with 5.
I'll fix
4.
it.
Coming 3.
3.
Take 2. Okay, you're on
2,
1.
1.
Titles!
Hello and welcome to the Time Tunnel Chat Show on lasers. Our first guest from the 20th century is the man who first had the idea for a laser, Albert Einstein. Hello, Albert. Please come in, sit down. Now, Albert, tell me, you ran into 1 or 2 problems, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. At that time, we just did not have the technology to build a laser.
Ah, so what did you do?
Well, we didn't build one.
Which is where my next guest came in, Theodore Nyman. Hello, Theodore. Please make yourself close, okay? Now, Theodore, that's where you came in 43 years later on that day in 1960 when, well, what happened?
Oh, you mean when I went on holiday?
No, that other day in 1960.
When I was the first person to build a laser?
That's right, yes.
Yes, I just came back from holiday in Spain.
And what an amazing thing the laser is, too. Goodbye.
Today, Professor Vorst is about to discover a new kind of light.
I'm so happy. I've come to buy a packet of light for my experiments.
Hi there. Still buying your old-fashioned light?
What are you, a store detective or something? Why are you following me around?
Why don't you try new improved laser light? Even the brightest lights can't beat the special intensity of laser light.
Push off, you nosy creep. Leave me alone.
But you can't get those perfect wavelengths for those special experiments without laser light. Look, with old incoherent light, the waves are lank, straggly, and uncontrollable. A real drag for the modern scientist. See how smooth and silky the waves are with new improved laser light. It'll make your experiments bright, manageable, and no mess.
But that's impossible.
Not with laser light.
Leave your rivals in the dark ages with new, even more improved laser light. It's that special kind of light.
Thank you.
Wait, get your own.
But I've got my own.
L-I-G-H-T.
futures. This is but one of them. 1,000 years from now, evil threatens planet Earth. But this is an evil that mankind could avoid. A lone renegade scientist gives all generations hope. He sends the World Library of Knowledge back through time. It is discovered by a schoolgirl. She now has access to more information than the Pentagon. She must learn to use it wisely.
You realize you interrupted me at a bad time.
I'm sorry, but it was important.
It better be.
I have discovered an error in the calculations of the physicist, Dr. Julia Cooper.
So, correct it.
I cannot do that. You must do it for me.
But I don't know anything about physics.
You will when you have seen the inside of a laser.
Oh, okay. Hello, Nora. Where are we going? Talking to myself again? L, for lasers. Here we are. Okay, we've got a lasing rod. That's this bit. We have got a power source, and then we've got a cooling system. Because I'll tell you, it gets pretty hot inside one of these. Watch. Memory, delete outside laser, read inside laser. Wow, are those all atoms? Yep, everything is made of atoms. Do you know how many atoms are in a pinhead? No, about 1,000,000 million. And what happens when they're switched on? This is the energy from the power source outside. It's starting to warm up in here. All the atoms are getting kind of excited. Yeah, well, I was getting kind of excited at the disco. Can we hurry up? Okay. There's more to life than sex. Yeah, like what? Did you see that? That's a photon. What's a photon? It's a little blip of light shot out from one of the atoms. It's also the beginning of the laser beam. And it's starting a whole darn chain reaction. How? Each time a photon hits another atom, it knocks out another photon. And sooner or later, some of them end up traveling that way or that way. It's getting kind of dangerous around here. Can I go now? No, I want to see this. It's still not a laser beam. Thanks. Come on, now where's the laser beam? Well, there's a mirror here and a mirror at the other end. Any photon that's fired straight at one of these has to bounce back and forth. The longer you wait, the more they're doing it. Nora, what's happened? Thanks, that beam was pretty powerful.
Send Dr. Cooper an anonymous letter describing what you have seen. She will understand what it means. And what you yourself have learned about lasers will help you in a future decision. Lasers are soon to revolutionize global
Can I go now?
You have done well. You may return.
Nice and quiet in the gallery, please. Thank you.
Blade's Star Chaser gunned the Iron Fighter into an attack loop. She switched the laser cannons to maximum. The Xylem battlecruiser would not be an easy target. Laser weapons, now there's an idea. And a very popular idea it is too. You see, the military are interested in lasers for different reasons from you and from me. While we, for example, might be interested in using lasers to get superb sound quality out of a compact disc player, the military are more interested in using their accurate abilities to guide missiles towards enemy targets. While you and I might be interested in the fact that most magazines are printed by laser printing, and in years to come, instead of the two-dimensional photographs we see today, we'll actually get exciting three-dimensional holographic pictures thanks to lasers. And again, by the end of the century, when you phone up your friends, you might even be able to see them thanks to laser-powered video phones. What they want to do is to help soldiers shoot more accurately. And while you and I might be interested in the amazing new treatments by eye surgeons, brain surgeons and plastic surgeons, which have all come about with the use of lasers, what the military mind wants to do is to find ways of using lasers to blast missiles from the sky before they can actually escape from enemy territory. The American system is called Star Wars, and they reckon it's going to work. And on this system, lasers are placed high on satellites which circle around the Earth. And in conjunction with computers down on the Earth's surface, these battle satellites can detect missiles as they take off from the silos in Siberia. And then, thanks to a command from the Earth, the missiles can be zapped before they actually infringe on American territory. As you can imagine, the Soviets are rumored to be developing their own system. And on this system, the American missiles are allowed to leave American airspace, and they're zapped by lasers, this time on the ground down in Russia. The amazing thing about both these systems is that experts reckon that neither of them is going to work. And what's more, they cost a heck of a lot of money. Money which is far better going towards peaceful ends and not for making weapons up there in space.
Okay, guys, what have you got?
A fusion reactor. The intense light from these lasers compresses and hits the pellets in here.
Cut the science and talk turkey.
This is the light. Creating high enough temperatures to produce controlled explosions.
It means almost limitless power, General.
And limitless danger. This experiment is premature. What if the pellet becomes unstable?
Huh?
There'll be a big explosion. That's what there'll be.
Countdown to ignition, 30 seconds.
Initiate state alpha on primary laser.
27. Something's wrong. I know it is. 25. 24. The pellet is unstable. Look at this.
Nonsense. Only to be expected.
20 seconds till doomsday.
Help, Captain Cactus!
Captain Cactus, can you save the planet from the hands of man? Captain Cactus, can you save the world we live in from mankind? Captain Cactus, save the world. You're the only superpower.
Shoot.
It's out of control.
It's out of control.
It's out of control. It's out of control.
Hey, that's my line.
Captain Cactus, you've got to do something.
Okay, here goes. Whoa, baby. Whoa, hot. Hot. Whoa, very hot.
Captain Cactus, come back. Oh, if only I wasn't bedridden.
Let's try a wit.
Keep your head well down and let's have a nice relaxed swing. All right! What happened?
I thought I saw
A cactus.
a nuclear disaster prevented by a plant. What does that make us humans?
Bananas.
Boy, 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 sell, 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 and don't stop till I tell you to.
Go away, I'm busy. It's time for my lesson. Where's my brain gone? Brain! Brain! I feel completely lost without my brain. Oh, hello, my little brain.
Good afternoon, Ventriloquist. Today we're going to learn about lasers.
Lasers? I don't want to learn about people lasing around unless I can eat them.
No, please don't do that. I'm a bundle of nerves. No, these lasers are special. They're devices that produce narrow beams of intense coherent light. They have uses in many fields of science and technology.
Oh, sorry, I must have dropped off. Brain! Who stole my one and only brain?
Lasers can be used to cut things, measure large distances, and tiny movements.
You can't hide that easy. I'm too smart.
They can be used to read and transmit information very quickly through air and space and down fiber optic cables. They can be used as catalysts in chemical processes and can perform delicate eye surgery. They can...
Okay, so these lasers are brilliant eye surgeons. But do they do nice things, like saying, "Oh, ventriloquist, you are so handsome and hairy. Lie down in a pool of slime and watch television while I peel you a mouse." That's the kind of laser I want.
Lasers are much more useful than that. They can even be used at rock concerts and discotheques.
What? Who said that?
I did.
Did I? Then it must be true. Discotheques? I'm a genius. Hello? Shut up and listen! Get me a laser, the biggest you've got, and send it to my secret address. What's that? You don't know my secret address, you dummy. Oh, and get me a disco and 500 guinea pigs. No, make that 500 people. I hate people. Go away.
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Ventriloquist?
Brain, you are looking at a grade 1 genius. As soon as I heard about lasers, I knew I was onto something. I'm going to have the best disco in the world. I see a dance floor filled with people. The music plays, everybody gets the boogie, and zap! I give them eye surgery.
Oh dear, I'm getting a headache.
I was thinking about the telephone the other day. Yes, that's right, I was. You see, when I speak, my words go into the phone and get turned into electricity. Can I just explain what electricity is here? If you must. Yes, I think so. You see, electricity, you can't really see it. You can only see its effects. It goes along copper wires and is carried by... Yes, that's enough, I think. So, my phone conversation goes on in electricity. Or does it? You see, copper wires are being replaced all over the world by optic fibres, because optic fibres... Can I just explain optic fibres here? Oh, go on. You see, optic fibres are glass wires, and if you shine a laser beam down them, the laser beam bounces around off the inside all the way to the other end. Yes, and now, if you make the laser beam wobble like a voice, it can carry a phone conversation, and you can talk to other sides of the world, all because of optic fibres. Cheaper, better, sexier. Didn't make me any less boring. No, it didn't. And we still didn't find out what happened to our shirts in the wash. You know, you're right there, we didn't.
Here we are for the event of the century. It's the Information Challenge Cup at the World Communications Stadium between the electrons and the photons. And while we're waiting for the teams to emerge, we have a few moments to look at the teams during their warming up session. And oh my word, onto the track come the electrons. The atmosphere here is positively electric. And here come the challengers. Well, no doubt about who the crowd supports. And they're under starters' orders. The teams have got just 10 seconds to spread themselves out along the track. And what are the photons doing? They're staying at the start line. They're not spreading out. This is incredible. And they're off. 20 seconds to get as many game balls to the other end of the track as they can. And, oh, this is quite remarkable. This brand new tactic here from the photons, the like of which I have never seen. Could it be the new surface? It's glass. and much cheaper than the old-fashioned copper track that's favoured by the electrons. Is this the revolution in global communications that the world has been waiting for? Because for every ball the electrons deliver, the photons are delivering a sackful. Just look at that score. What a remarkable event.
You never catch anything there, you know. Shh. That's a very bad place to try and catch fish. You could be sitting there for months and you won't get so much as a nibble.
Look, just shut up, will you? Shut up.
Did I ever tell you about the time I went to Helsinki?
Yes, you did, actually.
Because if you remember rightly, I entered that competition in the Fish Filleters
Monthly, yes.
Which, of course, I won.
Yeah.
The prize was a week's trip in Helsinki.
Yes, I remember. There's no need to keep going on about it.
Yes, but I don't think I told you about where I stayed, the hotel, the fish supper, the beautiful baked Alaska in the shape of a whale. And then we went to the pictures afterwards and saw Jaws. And then when I got back to the hotel, they presented me with a picture. And yet it wasn't a picture. It was sort of there, and yet it wasn't there. They called it a hologram.
It's a three-dimensional image created by laser light.
No, it was a hologram. And guess what was on the hologram?
Oh, I don't.
No, go on, guess.
Oh, that's the point.
Go on, try.
Oh, I don't
Go on,
know.
have a try. Go on. Go on, just have a guess. Go on.
I don't know. I don't really care.
Oh, come on, just try and have a guess.
It was a fish.
You haven't had a bite all day, have you?
I think, you see, what I don't understand about holograms is what is the point in having them, eh? I mean, take yours. It looks like a real fish, but it isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't swim. You can't put it in a bowl and stick it on the sideboard. You can't eat it. If it was real, it would be useful, but it isn't. So, answer me this. What is the purpose of having holograms?
The purpose of having holograms is to show them in exhibitions.
Yeah, but, I mean, look, it doesn't even work, right? It's meant to be a fish.
Yeah.
But where's the fish?
It's in the cat.
And now it's time for this week's rundown. Yes, the 5 big uses of holograms. And at number 5, tooth map by the dentist. At number 4, credit card security by the bankers. At number 3, checking for metal fatigue by the engineers. At number 2, air traffic control by who else but the air traffic controllers. And at number 1, yes, it's...
You've ruined me, my whole life, and I hate you for it.
I haven't even begun, Brad. Can't you understand that? My brother's dead. Can't you understand what that's done to me?
But I am your brother, Diamante.
But I thought you were my father.
I'm gonna kill you for that.
Here you are, I brought you some cocoa. What's this? Oh, you're not watching this rubbish, are you? Here, let's see what's under the channel.
X-Rental 3D laser TV's only £300 now. That's a bargain.
But I am your mother.